Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy holidays. My name is Tori if you are new here, and today we are going to do a holiday edition. We are going to be cleaning, decorating, and creating. So this is going to be a new series. It doesn't have to be a holiday, but I'm going to do a clean, cook, and create with Tori. I'm going to release these every Sunday, but for this week, I'm going to release it now. Let me know in the comments down below what days work best for you. But yeah, let's get started on cleaning around my house. I'm starting in my kids' room, and today we are just tackling the first floor. And the first thing I did was wash all of the sheets and dry them. And then I went ahead and changed out the crib sheet, and I am now working on the closet. It is quite the mess, and I will definitely tackle this someday in a better organization, but for now this is what works. I like to close the closet doors, and of course my toddler is always there for a kiss when he needs one. And now I'm moving on to the laundry. I'm just getting some things out of the way. I like to do the laundry later in the night while I'm watching a show or having a glass of wine or something like that. Now I'm putting all of the books onto the shelf. We read a lot during the day, definitely not all of the books. My toddler just loves to take the books down off of the shelf. If you have a toddler like that, drop a comment down below. And now I'm taking all of the cloth diapers that are dry and putting them with one of the pre-stuffed pads that go inside. Those are just the cloth diapers that we like, but there are many different kinds. I like to tackle that so I'm just set up for the next day. And then I put them right above her changing table, which honestly acts as a shelf right now for her clothing. My children do share a room. My daughter sleeps with us upstairs, but for clothing and toys and things like that, I have them sharing a dresser and closet. And now I'm moving on to vacuuming. I have a Dyson. I was very lucky a few years ago to find one at a great price. It was refurbished and we found it on Amazon, and we had some gift cards. I highly recommend getting a Dyson or a Shark or something cordless. I love that this can charge, and then I can just take it throughout the house with me. And then you will see we have some art supplies out in the back towards the closet. I'd really love a home for those, so I'm still working on some organization. Although we moved in May, I'm still finding some spot in the house where all of my crafts and all of my son's art projects can go. Now we are tackling the living room. You have seen this area before. So this is where we spend 50% of our day. The other 50% is spent outside. If you are new here, my son loves being outside, so we bundle up and spend most of the day there. But all of these toys get so disorganized throughout the day, so I just like to go in, switch some things out. I always hide his Buzz Lightyear somewhere different. So then I just wipe down the mats, let them air dry, and put them in its place. I like to shake out the blankets and then put the pillows in the way that they were in the morning. And now I'm going to move on to the dining room table. It was a mess from dinner and I didn't clean it up, so I shook out my tablecloth, put it back on, and I got it ready so I could decorate. And now this is my new TV routine. Some of you dropped some comments down below in the last clean with me, and it really helped. So now I'm using a baby wipe to get all of the mess off. I use the 7th generation, so it's 99% water. So I'm just trying to get what gets on the TV, which is honestly my son's hands. So like yogurt, goldfish, things like that. And then I'm taking a microfiber cloth and wetting it with just some warm water, and I'm letting that dry for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going back in with just a regular rag and drying it off and getting any spots, and it works the best. So I love that. And now I'm going around my window panes and wiping them down just because I want to put some type of wreath around that area. And I have some leftover Mrs. Meyer's scent. I am a sucker for the apple cider scent during the fall, so I always buy a bottle of that. And now I just got done with the floors. You've seen me steam mop before, so I didn't show that in this video, but I'm just putting all of the rugs back. And this week I washed them. So I washed them and let them air dry, and now I'm just putting them back to where they are. Now I'm moving on to the laundry. This takes me a while, so if you're like me, I don't know, but I can get every step of the laundry done except for putting it away. So I get them in the piles and then they just sit there and it's terrible. But if you have any tips or tricks to make that happen in a better way, please let me know. Please drop a comment and please reach out because it is just a mess. So now, of course, I am taking apart the countertop and putting it back together just because it's always messy. We went over that in the last Clean With Me video and it just hasn't gotten better. So again, if you have any tips or tricks, drop that down in the comments below. Now I'm just going to go through and show you all of the decor on the first floor of my house. I am debating here if I want to make a part 2. Drop down in the comments if you want to see a part 2 and I will absolutely show you the other areas of the house that we decorated. But I really hope you enjoy this decor. I will link anything down in the description box down below that I can. I am an Amazon affiliate, so anything that you buy through my link supports this channel and I would appreciate if you did so.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne.
Alrighty, it is the next day and I am going to show you the create part of this video. What you need for this DIY is 2 oranges and this will fill 1 garland. We are making a boho budget-friendly garland for your window trim, or you could use it along your countertop, really anywhere in your house that you think that this will look nice. You're going to cut them into thin slices and then you're going to bake them at 200 for about 4 hours. I know that seems like a lot of time, but I went ahead and did that. And then at the last hour, I sprinkled it with some cinnamon and some apple essential oil, and they dried overnight, and I am going to weave them into my garland. So you are absolutely welcome to use these wood beads. I will link them down below. They are a great price, and they always vary in price. I got mine for $11. Sometimes I pay $16. I've paid $8 before. It really just depends on the vendor, I think. But yeah, you're going to need some beading wire if you would like, but I actually went ahead and swapped it out for some hemp, and then I put some tape on the end of the hemp. I just felt that it would support my garland a little bit better, and I realized this would be a great hand-eye for my toddler, so I went ahead and used string and some packing tape, and then I beaded it just like this. So it really depends on your style, but I had about 12 beads in between the orange slices, and the scent, y'all, oh my goodness, it was so amazing to smell while you're making this, and it just makes a really great piece in your home for scent, like a hidden scent booster. I don't know, but we really love it. And I have some of this fresh pine from the Christmas tree. So we got our Christmas tree from a local farm. It was two brothers that started, and they followed the logging trucks around Rocky Mountain National Park, and they got all of the, I guess, discarded tops of pine trees and like sides of evergreens and things like that, and they took it home with them and they started selling them. So they are a little bit pricey, not gonna lie, but I love the idea that I'm taking a part of the tree that was going to be burned or chipped, and we're helping keep the Rocky Mountain forest healthy. So yeah, if you are in the Colorado area, this was a company out of Gun Barrel, and I believe it is called Colorado Native. They also have a branch in Gunnison, Colorado, if you are familiar with that area. And I just thought I would share that with you because I love that idea. And now I'm showing you my toddler here. It got a little bit frustrating at times for him, but he persevered, we shall say. But he loved it, went back for it all throughout the day. He still plays with it. And I'm lucky enough to have a toddler that doesn't really put a lot of things in his mouth, but this is definitely a supervised activity, and he had a lot of fun making his own garland. And shout out, we are wearing our Rocky Mountain National Park t-shirt just because we helped the trees there, and that was total coincidence. My husband got him dressed that day. So I'm gonna hang this right above our window, and now I'm adding my pine. I'm just adding it underneath the beads because the beads are heavy. Now, if you don't want to buy these wooden beads, you could go another route, which is something that we did growing up. And we used to string popcorn and cranberries together, and then we would hang it on a tree outside when we were done with it, and the birds would eat from it. And then I believe my mom used a needle and thread. Mom, if you could comment down below and tell us your exact potion for this, that would be amazing. But yeah, if you didn't want to do the wood beads, popcorn and cranberries are always an option. I think this garland came out really beautifully, and the sun shining through those oranges is such a simple delight, and the smell, y'all, my goodness, we both loved it, me and my little bucket head. Alright, and then these beads also double as essential oil holders, so I went ahead and dabbed some on my tablescape here, and I use lavender essential oil, but I'll probably switch it up in a few days when the oil scent fades away. And I'm just ending my video here with my sweet sleeping baby, and I love motherhood. I mean, look at this joy coming from decorating our tree and looking at these lights. It's just really, really amazing. Stay adventurous, stay creative, and happy holiday to you if you celebrate. I'll see you next time. Bye.